E is the fifth letter and the second vowel in the modern English alphabet and the ISO basic Latin alphabet. It is the most commonly used letter in many languages, including Czech, Danish, Dutch, English, French, German, Hungarian, Latin, Norwegian, Spanish, and Swedish. History: the Latin letter E differs little from its derivational source, the Greek letter epsilon, I. In etymology, the Semitic ha has been suggested to have started as a praying or calling human figure, and was probably based on a similar Egyptian hieroglyph that indicated a different pronunciation. In Semitic, the letter represented. In Greek, ha diverged into epsilon, having the value, and eta, having the value in Classical Greek and in Modern Greek. Etruscans and Romans followed this usage. Use in writing systems. English equals. Although Middle English spelling used IO copyright to represent long and short, the great vowel shift changed long to while short remained a mid-vowel. Other languages equals. In the orthography of many languages it represents either these or some variation of these sounds, often with diacritics to indicate contrasts. Less commonly, as in Samic, IO copyright represents a mid-central vowel. Digraphs with IO copyright are common to indicate diphthongs and monophthongs, such as IA copyright or IA copyright for in English, IEA copyright for in German, and IA copyright for in French or in German. Other systems the International Phonetic Alphabet uses IO copyright for the close mid-front unrounded vowel or the mid-front unrounded vowel. Most common letter, E is the most common letter in the English alphabet and several other European languages, which has implications in both cryptography and data compression. In the story The Gold Bug by Edgar Allan Poe, a character figures out a random character code by remembering that the most used letter in English is E. This makes it a hard and popular letter to use when writing lipograms. Ernest Vincent Wright's Gadsby is considered a dreadful novel, and supposedly at least part of Wright's narrative issues were caused by language limitations imposed by the lack of E. Both Georges Perrec's novel A Void and its English translation by Gilbert Adair omit E and are considered better works. Related characters. Ancestors, descendants and siblings th currency Semitic letter He, from which the following symbols originally derive, II micron Greek letter epsilon, from which E derives, th micron Cyrillic letter Ye, which also derives from epsilon, thn Ukrainian Ye, thn Cyrillic letter E, Latin letter epsilon, E unregistered trademark Latin letter schwa, EC Latin letter reversed E, A the symbol for set membership in set theory. IPA-specific symbols related to E, E with diacritics, AA AAA, AA to the first AAAAA per miller copyright AAA 1/4 or 1/2 A unregistered trademark. Ligatures and abbreviations a euro sign. A registered trademark estimated sign. A Florin existential quantifier in predicate logic. A Euler's number, the Euler a Euro Mascaroni constant. Computing codes, one also for encodings based on ASCII, including the DOS, Windows, ISO 8859 and Macintosh families of encodings. Other representations. In British Sign Language, the letter E is signed by extending the index finger of the right hand touching the tip of index on the left hand, with all fingers of left hand open. References. External links, media related to E at Wikimedia Commons, the dictionary definition of E at Wiktionary, the dictionary definition of E at Wiktionary.